Hi, my name is Dr. Dave Sullivan, and I want to share with you something remarkable that few people know about. This is the highly active Hadza tribe, hunter-gatherers from rural Tanzania who spend their days running under the scorching sun, hunting game and digging for tubers in the hard ground with sticks, all in hopes of securing their next meal. Imagine a video showcasing tribesmen hunting, running, and perhaps feasting on a large animal like a cow. Now, consider the average Western individual who sits at a desk all day, drives to and from work, and relaxes on the couch in the evenings. So how is it possible that these hunter-gatherers, who are 20 times more active than the average modern person, burn the exact same amount of calories as someone leading a sedentary lifestyle? Researchers from Yale University accompanied the Hadza on their grueling hunts and measured their calorie burn over an entire month. They discovered that these tirelessly active hunters burn roughly the same number of calories as their sedentary Western counterparts. It's a paradox. People who are constantly on the move, engaging in physically demanding activities all day, burn no more calories than those who spend most of their time sitting. So, if both the Hadza and Westerners burn the same amount of energy, regardless of activity levels, why are the Hadza slender and fit, while 42% of Americans struggle with obesity? I can tell you now, it's not about genetics or how much you exercise. It has nothing to do with calorie counting or strict dieting either. Instead, it has everything to do with a hidden mechanism inside your body that's been controlling your weight all along, something you've likely never considered. But once you discover what it is, you'll finally be able to unlock your body's natural ability to shed unwanted pounds effortlessly without grueling workouts or depriving yourself of the foods you love. Not only that, you'll also experience a surge in energy, improved mood, and overall better health. The answer will surprise you. Newly conducted reports show that the rapid increase in obesity rates has little to do with what you eat or how much you exercise. And your age and genetic factors do not come into play either. Instead, this explosive wave in weight gain is the direct result of a normal and recurring process that our own bodies have been using for years in order to survive and function properly. But here's the thing. At some point, this process went wrong and started deregulating your fat-storing machine, accumulating extra fat cells, making it difficult for you to lose extra pounds, and putting yourself at risk for type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure, increased sugar levels, and diseases like sleep deprivation, anxiety, and joint pain. But once you find out what this process is and how its twisted function unfolds, you will finally be able to shed unwanted fat effortlessly and automatically without having to choose between your favorite foods and fat-burning diets. Asha B, 41, Memphis, Tennessee. I started off at 230 pounds. That was 1.5 years ago. After following what Dr. Sullivan recommended, I can proudly say that I am writing this message at 150 pounds. I feel better than ever, breathe better, walk better, I feel more alive. Even though what Dr. Sullivan suggested, it seemed simple and very easy, I still had in the back of my mind that it would be a mental challenge. But I was so wrong. My weight loss felt so natural. Thank you so much. Rachel F., 36, Boston, Massachusetts. I have been overweight since my childhood, and I always found it so difficult to lose weight. Every time I would lose some pounds, I would put them back. Now I've been down 100 pounds, and I am way healthier. I even keep up with my kids. I feel like a different person. I believe in myself. I am confident. I wouldn't trade this feeling with anything. Dr. Sullivan does a terrific job. Trevor H., 54, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 80 pounds and going strong. The pounds just melted away. By July of 2022, I'd lost over 55 pounds and weighed less than I had since my mid-30s. My blood pressure is lowered, I have better control over my asthma, and my type 2 diabetes went into remission. What can I say? This is amazing, thank you. As I said, my name is Dr. Dave Sullivan, and before moving on, let's set the record straight. If you're anything like my patients used to, Beth, you know that losing weight is confusing, exhausting, and for the most part, unsuccessful. When you start your weight loss journey, the most popular advice you get is to exercise and reduce your calorie intake. You try to stick to a healthy meal plan with a calorie deficit and implement exercise. And then something strange happens. Your body is thrown into confusion, and instead of seeing long-lasting results, you find yourself yo-yoing with your weight. That's because your body goes through a bunch of adaptations that makes it harder and more difficult for you to lose weight. So you push yourself and your body harder. Your cravings increase. You may experience binge-eating episodes, and the risk of gaining all the weight back is suddenly real and closer than ever. Sure, at first you lose some 10 to 16 pounds of some nasty fat, and soon enough, your few cravings turn into days of eating more, then into months, and you fall into a pit of guilt and despair. Then you get on your scale, and you see that all that weight is back. You think it's your fault, that you did not try hard enough, that you lacked discipline. But frankly, none of these is true. You see, this storm of restrictive eating cannot be maintained, and most dieters gain all the weight back. And there's so much misinformation on the internet. For one, there's a popular diet that tells people not to eat vegetables. All these diets and workout plans are just a perfect and potent cocktail of ending up nutritionally deficient and physically broken. And in the end, your body grows weaker, and your mind is thrown into distress. And this is why I am 100% sure that what I am about to share with you today is something you've never heard of. It's a groundbreaking weight loss solution that doesn't interfere with your eating habits. It doesn't fluctuate your weight. It doesn't leave your body nutritionally deficient. It has nothing to do with alternative medicine, herbal practices, or some modern-day drugs. It's a solution designed strictly on emerging scientific evidence. And this is exactly why it works wonders. It goes back to the basics of the human body, rearranging every single function inside the organism, confirmed to melt away every single pound of excess fat by prestigious medical organizations and publications from the National Library of Medicine, Harvard University, and the scientific journal Nutrition. Because as a doctor for more than 20 years, I've witnessed how this disease has ruined people's bodies, minds, and lives, plaguing them with shame, frustration, and pain, forcing them into hiding and isolation, away from criticism and judgment. But no more. Your health is the most valuable asset you have. And since you are here, I am confident you're ready for a 180-degree life transformation. No matter how long you've been struggling to lose weight, no matter if you gained 10, 20, or 50 pounds, no matter your age, and no matter your medical record, this is a solution that will restore your health, transform your appearance, the way those around you, and you see yourself, with a vital boost on your mental focus and your daily motivation. Just imagine no more aching joints, no more facing criticism everywhere you go, no more feeling guilty because you ate your favorite food, no more sweating, starving, restricting, feeling like a prisoner inside your own body. Instead, you can become the very best and healthiest version of yourself, confident in your own body, confident with your food choices, free of the silent self-judgment that you haven't done enough, and living thrillingly due to your newfound energy and zest for life. In the next 2.5 minutes, I will show the exact science behind this simple yet devastatingly effective weight loss solution. Why we burn the same amount of energy as hunter-gatherers do. What exactly is the metabolism paradox? How you can fix it, and one morning twitch that takes less than 5 seconds and just 8 ounces of water to help you get rid of every single inch of stubborn fat around your body once and for all, without setting foot in a dietitian's office or gym ever again. As I said, my name is Dr. Dave Sullivan. I would like to take a few moments to tell you a little bit about myself, how I came to discover the true cause behind 90% of obesity cases, and why this weight loss discovery I am going to share with you today is a life-changing ticket for thousands of people. I have graduated from the medical school of Stewart University, and I have been a certified general surgeon for over 20 years. In the meantime, I've specialized in bariatric surgery and performed over 5,000 surgeries since 2011. And even though I've dedicated my life to helping people and giving them a second chance at a healthy life, I felt it was not enough. Sure, I've been overcome with joy and pride every time a new patient would thank me for helping them get rid of their weight. Some of them even told me that surgery is the best tool we have against obesity, and doctors should advertise it more. And it was moments like these that truly made me sad. Most of my colleagues say results are all that matter, but was cutting people open the best results we as doctors could deliver? I strongly felt it wasn't. That's why I've gone a step further and took part in different clinical research studies focusing on weight loss statistics and causes, and I've served as chief investigator for 5 of them. By all means, I was more concerned with the skyrocketing obesity rates and the deeper cause of this disease. I was determined to help people lose all that extra weight naturally and effortlessly, without undergoing surgery or diet plans that leave their body broken and weak. I worked tirelessly with other specialists, such as psychiatrists, endocrinologists, and biologists, in order to find actual solutions. And I figured this was the only way to truly help my patients and deal with this epidemic in the long run. But everything changed forever when I stumbled upon Jenna Bennett. One, if not the toughest case of malfunctioning metabolism of my entire career. It was no longer a matter of diets, exercises. Not even a stomach surgery would have helped her. It had gotten so bad, every piece of her skin had at least 1 inch of fat underneath, including her forehead and fingers. She was turning 52 the following spring and wasn't even sure if she would make it to be with her family and celebrate. I was there, guiding her through all methods, and let me tell you, I have never seen so much desire motivation, and desperation as I saw in this woman, and yet every single thing she had tried has failed her. At best, she would have lost a pound or two, with no further improvement, even though she kept running 5 miles a day, eating just 500 calories a day, 7 gym sessions every week. But her quality of life was deteriorating. Her body became more and more exhausted, and she even broke up in tears a few times in my office because her body wouldn't cooperate with the ambitions in her head. There was no doubt that something was up, and that she needed something else to help her reach her desired weight and live a long, healthy life together with her kids and grandkids. Her eyes were begging for help, and as a doctor, I had to do everything in my power to help her, because what my research years taught me is that any condition has some sort of treatment. That's just how the nature of things works. I spent nights, overnights, searching in every study and article published in the last 50 years I could find. Until up to that moment, nothing I found was new to me and didn't even want to think about giving up. So I kept searching for even the tiniest little bit of information that might lead me to at least shaping an idea around this metabolic anomaly that Jenna was facing, and other millions of Americans were prone to. And that was when, after 2 months of investigation, I did it. I stumbled upon what it was called the metabolic paradox, and after going through it, it certainly hit me. The newly uncovered paper analyzed the Hadza tribe located in rural Tanzania. These tribesmen are extremely active. They hunt, run miles every day, train in the woods, and yet their huge amount of exercise does not reflect into the way they burn fat. As I mentioned before, the Hadza have the same burning rate as me, as Jenna, and as any other human being on this planet. And that got me doing mental flips for a while, until I got my hands on the detailed test results from a couple of the tribesmen and compared them to Jenna's, some other patients, and even mine's. And it turns out that not the lack of exercise, high calories, or junk food makes you fat. It's actually the uncontrolled growth of the stem cells in your body. And let me explain. When I looked over the comparisons, everything looked normal, until I spotted a pattern in my patients that could not be found in any of the tribesmen, and it was barely noticeable in mine. And that was the stem cell number and its distribution that at first seemed odd, and I was extremely puzzled. There was no secret that the human body creates stem cells for a variety of purposes. But then, looking through data for stem cells, something caught my eye. The vast majority of studies were focused on Americans. In America. Of course, it didn't ever stand out, but now compared to this tribe's test, we finally have some answers. First things first, stem cells are given to us before we are born, from mother to child, through the umbilical cord, along with other nutrients and genetic material, so we can develop as humans, after which the body starts producing them as well for certain mechanisms. Stem cells are extremely important to the human body. They can turn into any type of cell to grow tissue and develop organs during childhood and puberty. These stem cells are also assigned to recreate tissue when there is a wound, bone break, fracture, or to support a destructive way of living. Now, here in America, we are living pretty comfy lives when compared to other unfortunate places on Earth, and many of the stem cells waiting to simplify these burdens never get to accomplish it. While this tribe really faces a tough lifestyle through the woods, fighting for their meals, sleeping in caves during cold nights, without any kind of medical system around, and surrounded by natural disasters at every step, their bodies get to use a huge amount of these stem cells to keep them going. So for us, people living in a first world country, what happens with those stem cells that don't get used? Well, as you probably figured already, they build up inside your organism, but they can't stand by in the same state forever, so due to their ability to shapeshift, they eventually turn into fat-like tissue. So if you ever wondered why your fat just won't go away, as expected no matter how much sport you do or how little and green you eat, it's because this stem cell fat is not determined by calories or diet. So burning calories through exercises and adopting a strict diet are useless here and only work for the other type of fat. That's why you might spot a slight improvement, but no matter how much you push your limits, it looks like your body won't burn any more weight. What's more, this stem fat replaces the caloric fat inside the storage areas like the belly, breast, thighs, and glutes, forcing it to dangerously travel throughout your body, arteries, liver, and heart, and to make it settle there. So how exactly can this stem cell fat get burned? To my utter disappointment, modern medicine does not hold a clear solution for this, but how could they? They never bothered to use their annual $4 billion on digging further. You could opt for liposuctions, those extremely invasive procedures where they use 1-foot needles to extract extra tissue from your belly. But that's just a temporary relief, as it does not handle the stem cells production. It only deals with the excess of it, meaning you'll put those pounds back before even completely recovering, and I'm totally against it. Fortunately, it is possible to safely decrease the stem cell production and melt all the extra stem fat so you can reach your desired weight and live a healthy life. And no, You won't have to move into the woods and start to face the exact same challenges as this tribe does. Being stored as fat, in the same place where caloric fat belongs, the stem cell buildup can be broken in tiny parts from within and carried out through digestion, after which the caloric fat detaches from your internal organs, leaving them clean, and takes back its assigned place. Ultimately, your metabolism can be restored to its healthy purpose, resulting in stopping the production of more stem cells than the body actually needs. So, I gathered a team of medical specialists and biologists to help me develop a way to do that. And after continuous months of testing, they came up with a breakthrough of 3 mechanisms that combined have proven their amazing ability to crush stem cell fat in dozens of clinical trials, and I am going to tell you immediately what those mechanisms are, what they contain, how they work, and how easy it is for you to get them today. First one is the polyphenol mechanism, which is responsible for melting and breaking down the stem cells that have turned into useless fat. Polyphenols are micronutrients that naturally occur in plants. According to the specialists, their main characteristic is their anti-obesity properties, such as stimulating thermogenesis and energy expenditure, inhibition of adipocyte differentiation and growth, increasing lipolysis, inducing V-oxidation, and decreasing appetite. In plain English, they protect the body's tissues against oxidative stress and associated pathologies such as coronary heart disease and inflammation while melting stem cells, fat through certain internal processes. The polyphenol blend, proposed by our documentation, is the strongest we could find and consists of carefully selected natural ingredients such as green tea leaf extract, apple cider vinegar, and berberine HCl, which support the production of 2 important hormones, adiponectin and leptin, both of which assist in the body's natural fat-burning processes. Meanwhile, ginger root and cinnamon bark extract are known to increase the body's fat-burning rate. These ingredients have shown potential in studies to support a reduction in body weight and abdominal fat storage over time. Bitter orange fruit extract, cayenne fruit, and banana leaf extract influence fat storage and metabolism, assisting in the reduction of cholesterol and promoting fat breakdown. Together, these ingredients work powerfully to aid in dissolving unwanted fat and facilitate its passage into the small intestine for elimination. The second mechanism is the digestive mechanism, designed to flush away newly broken down fat cells. This blend is supported by probiotics that play a crucial role in digestion and fat management. The strains included are known to assist in managing body weight and fat storage. Finally, the third mechanism is the metabolic one, where the formula supports a balanced rate of stem cell production and helps maintain a healthy metabolism. In addition, black pepper, with its active compound piperine, has been shown in various studies to support fat metabolism and influence cellular processes related to fat usage. This combination of ingredients provides a comprehensive approach to supporting the body's natural fat metabolism and overall well-being. 3 different blends might be difficult to manage, as all of them must be ingested together for getting the best results. Then, we thought of creating a veggie capsule, but that would have required taking at least 5 capsules in a row in order to reach the optimal concentration of nutrients and compounds. Instead, we decided that the powder form would be the ideal for several reasons, such as mixing together all 3 blends, ease of ingesting it with just a glass of water, increased speed of digesting it due to its simple texture, and meeting all the sustainability and conservation criteria we had in mind to deliver a top-notch solution. Now, thanks to my connections, we managed to find suppliers and collaborators that met our requirements 100%. In the following 3 weeks, we struck a deal with certified and FDA-approved producers that worked only with the highest quality raw materials. We enforced a 3-round testing process that took over 11 months, but it was absolutely necessary in order to guarantee quality and efficiency from start to finish. First, we tested the raw materials by our own lab and other 2 individual testing facilities, one here in the US and one in Germany. In the second testing round, we made sure the correct amount of each ingredient was being used in the formula. And before we had the first batch on our hands, we once again tested the purity and quality of the components just to make sure that no microbiological contamination occurred during the manufacturing process. Now, all these sound wonderful, I'm sure, but let's get down to the actual results. Of course, the first person to try it was Jenna. All she had to do was drink a glass of water mixed with this soft powder every morning. After the very first days, nothing special happened, and we were getting a little bit disappointed. But exactly when we expected it the least, Jenna called me desperately crying over the phone. At first, I thought it was another breakdown of hers, and I was about to try and calm her down. But instead, before I could say anything, she assured me that she has never been happier in her entire life. I was confused, But then she told me that our powder works and she had lost 20 pounds already, and that she's down 2 pounds every day. I couldn't believe it. So I asked her to come by my office immediately so I can test the results. When I saw her, I could spot the difference. But when the results came in, I knew it truly works. Her heart got stronger, her cholesterol lowered significantly, her BMI was no longer alarming, and her numbers were getting lowered every time she stepped on the scale. It was clear to us that we couldn't keep this life-saving treatment all to ourselves. We had to make it available to as many people as possible. We decided to name it Jungle Burn, the only 100% natural solution that paves the way for a successful and guaranteed weight loss journey. Thanks to the state-of-the-art formula behind a soft weight loss powder, the high-quality ingredients, which are supported by clinical studies conducted by a number of top laboratories, they will immediately start taking their effect the moment you finish your power drink and the nutrients are absorbed inside your body. Every single bottle of this product is manufactured in the USA under strict and sterile conditions in our top-notch FDA-approved facility. Jungle Burn is GMO-free and completely safe to use. Jungle Burn has already changed the lives of tens of thousands of people. People like Jeremy from Atlanta, who thanked us by saying, "I used to weigh 300 pounds just about a year ago. I was beyond rock bottom, and after countless tries, I had decided to give up on weight loss altogether. I used to tell myself, I thought I had no fight left in me, but then I came across your discovery. I told myself that it wouldn't hurt to try one last thing, but as fate had it, it was exactly what I needed. Looking in the mirror right now and seeing how happy I am at my current 190 pounds, it's life-changing, and I owe it all to you." Or Laura, 43, who wrote to us saying, "It was hard for me to see myself as a person. I had days when I couldn't sleep because the thought of my husband falling out of love with me kept me up at night, and no matter how much I tried, I couldn't feel beautiful anymore. But the worst part was not being able to lose 1 pound, no matter how much I exercised or how little I ate. I was starting to feel like I was bound to be a 250-pound sun-lovable woman for the rest of my days. But the sun shone on my lane the moment I entered your site. I tried Jungle Burn, and I couldn't believe my eyes. In 3 months, I managed to lose over 100 pounds with almost zero effort, and now I feel like a human again. And it couldn't have happened without you, Doc. A million times thank you." And Herman, 41, who said, "Your method is simply astounding. I've never seen something so efficient in my life. 50 pounds down in just 1 month. No diet or exercise plan helped me lose this much weight so easily. And trust me, I've been through most of them by the book. I can't believe it. You're the best, Doc." Seeing the results of this solution firsthand, you should know that we only achieved this by sparing no expenses when it came to manufacturing this. Only the highest quality ingredients are used for Jungle Burn, and the high-end technology and machinery are verified and disinfected on the daily to ensure the safety and unicity of our product. To be honest, our laboratory is the only one that can actually produce Jungle Burn with this accuracy and quality. And this because we enforced a 3-round testing process to ensure quality and effectiveness. We also decided to implement an extra 4th round of testing once the product is finished, in order to make sure that every single bottle stands true to its label, claims up to expiration date. What I'm trying to say is that we could have easily set the price for Jungle Burn to anywhere from $400 to $700 per bottle. But a profit isn't something I'm after. I know what you're going through, and I'm not about to make this any harder. That's why I'll never set the price for a bottle of Jungle Burn for more than $99, because that's the price that covers the cost of the ingredients. And to be honest, $99 is definitely less than a nutritionist and a gym membership. But because I want to help you achieve your goals faster and spend no more time on keto or running like crazy, only to lose 1 pound per month. Today, exclusively on this site, you can get your bottle of Jungle Burn for the discounted price of $69. But that's not all. I want to thank you for watching this until now, so I'll share another secret with you. Should you decide to order the 3 or 6-month package, you'll receive an even bigger discount. That's because, after studying the effects Jungle Burn has on our patients, we came to the conclusion that a sustained use of it will help you lose weight faster and more effectively. One more thing. It's of utmost importance for you to never forget to take your daily dose of Jungle Burn for the entire duration of your plan. If you miss just 1 day of Jungle Burn, you'll miss out on all of the benefits and you'll be back to square one, especially if you're over 30 and have had a hard time losing weight until now. That's the reason behind the huge discount for the 3 and 6 bottle packages. I even threw in free shipping, so you don't have to worry about hidden costs. More and more customers are opting for the 6 bottle package, and not only because it saves them over $100 on purchase, It's because according to our studies, the 6-month program is the most effective way towards weight loss, giving you other benefits such as more defined muscles, higher levels of energy, a boost of focus, and plenty others. It's okay if you still feel skeptical. You must have gone through a lot of scams and things that didn't work before, so it's completely understandable that you feel that way now. However, I am so confident that Jungle Burn works that I'm willing to offer you our bulletproof 60-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked, no red tape, no hidden fees. If at any point, for any reason, you'll feel that Jungle Burn stops working, you're unsatisfied with the result, or you simply feel like you aren't using it anymore, just write to us and we'll issue you a full refund in no time. Just send the bottles back, even if they're empty, and we'll send the money back to your account. Our customer service team will be more than happy to help you in your endeavor. All the return information is displayed on every bottle of Jungle Burn, so you don't have to worry about anything. You'll have 2 whole months to decide if Jungle Burn is the right choice for you. So take your time and enjoy the benefits. But there's one thing I urge you to do. Do not delay your decision to get your hands on Jungle Burn. You see, it takes us over half a year to get our hands on only one batch of it, since we have to wait for the highest quality ingredients and for it to pass all preliminary tests. You can't rush perfection, so once we're ready to ship them, we'll honor all the orders we have in order of their placement. Right now, since you're on this site, your package is reserved, but once you leave this page, the next person in queue will take your place and you might have to wait over a year to buy Jungle Burn again. So if you don't decide today, I can't promise we'll be here later. So please don't miss out on what is your only chance to get back control of your body. As we speak, thousands and thousands of people worldwide are enjoying the benefits of Jungle Burn, looking in the mirror and smiling happily at what they never thought could be their body. Their lives changed, and I truly believe that so can yours. We've already got a lot of people coming back to get more and more bottles for themselves and their loved ones, knowing that this is the only safe, natural and effective path towards the body of their dreams. So if I were to give you a piece of advice, it would be to invest in the 6-bottle package of Jungle Burn. Besides getting a discount that saves you over $100, you'll also be getting free shipping and the full package of benefits that come with using Jungle Burn for 6 months. So not only will you pave the way towards getting that body you always wanted, but you'll also be experiencing an almost instant stamina and energy boost, more tonified muscles and improved focus, and many other benefits that are waiting for you. All you need to do is click the button below, select the 6-bottle package or whichever you think fits you best, and go to our secure checkout page. Right now, you're sitting in front of 2 paths. One is the beaten path, the path you walked so many times before. You'll keep trying the same things over and over again, thinking that this time will actually be the time they work. But you don't need me to tell you how it ends. But today, another path opens in front of you, one where you can finally change your story for the better. You'll be able to achieve what you once thought impossible, become the person you want to see every time you look in the mirror today. Order your desired Jungle Burn package and risk nothing at all. Just click the button below, select your desired package, proceed to our secure checkout page, and we'll make sure your parcel arrives safely as soon as possible. I can't wait to hear you become one of Jungle Burn's success stories. To Dave, signing off. And thank you once again for sticking with me. Still here? If so, you probably have some more questions about Jungle Burn, so let me just go ahead and answer them now. Fact, is Jungle Burn safe? We created Jungle Burn for people of all ages, no matter if you're 20 or 80 years old, and no matter your current health condition. It has no side effects, is 100% natural, non-GMO, doesn't contain any stimulants, and is not habit-forming. We produce product only using high-quality ingredients in an FDA-approved and GMP, good manufacturing practices, certified facility. It doesn't require any restrictive diets or starving yourself. In fact, it is recommended that you continue eating all your favorite foods as you shed pounds effortlessly. That's because Jungle Burn is the only blend in the world that can help you lose weight so quickly and efficiently because of its unique, high-quality ingredients and the undeniable science behind it. Now, as always, if you suffer from allergies or other certain medical conditions at this time, we advise that you consult with your doctor first. Feck, what if Jungle Burn doesn't work for me? The more results we see, the more confident we are that Jungle Burn will work for you. To put your mind at ease, we decided to give a risk-free, 60-day money-back guarantee for every bottle of Jungle Burn. You have 2 full months to enjoy the amazing benefits of this formula. If you decide Jungle Burn is not for you, you can return what you haven't used in full for an immediate no-questions-asked refund. It should come as no surprise if I thought this was not going to work, I would not be offering such a deal. But the tens of thousands of men and women who have tried it are now living proof that Jungle Burn works for anyone and it will work for you too. FAQ, how many bottles of Jungle Burn should I order? The real benefit of Jungle Burn will come after several months of this formula working through your body. This is why we recommend the 3 or the 6 months packages. Even if you order the 30-day supply only, after a week or two of seeing the incredible results it has, you'll most likely want to order more. But as I mentioned earlier, we are constantly running out of stock, and due to the current situation in the world, it is hard for us to restock as fast as we'd like to. This may be your last chance to take advantage of our super discounted 3 or 6 bottle packages. Fake, how do I get Jungle Burn? It's easy. Choose your package below and fill the information on the next page. Try Jungle Burn for 2 months, and if you're unhappy with the results, even if you've used up the entire bottle, send me an email and you get every penny back. So ahead and select below now.